David, you just had a look at the pitch. Is it A, is it any different, and B, have you got a team to play on it?
I'd like to give you an answer on the team, but unfortunately, rocking up today, I thought we were going to play on the other wicket, so I think we're going to have another look tomorrow and reassess from there. I think the selectors did have a team, if we're playing on the other wicket that was prepared, that we initially thought we were going to play on.
So the wicket they're going to use is the one you used the other night, is it?
Looks like it, yeah.
So how did it finish up? It was a bit slow by the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't think there was much dew out there. It actually felt like the boys said that the ball skidded on a little bit more at night, and I think that's obviously due to it being sort of a day one wicket, if I can say that.
Does that mean you're looking more at possibly bringing Nathan Lyon back in?
There's always a possibility when it's almost a second game wicket, so that could be a possibility. As I said, I think they had the team selected if we're playing on the other wicket, but now we have to reassess.
Is it a concern for you to win the toss?
I wouldn't say concern. I think you'd like to win a toss. But look, sometimes in these conditions, it either goes in your favour or it doesn't. For us, it's about going out there and executing what we'd chosen to do, whether it's bat or bowl first, and execute our skills from ball one.
David, you find yourself ahead in the series, unlike the test series. So, I mean, we're just 1 minute away from winning the test. So, I mean, how is the sort of feeling in the camp, like the change of having the opposition defending and the series?
Yeah, the feeling in the camp's great. The boys are always up and about and ready to go, and obviously 2-1 in this series. It's a great lead into this game with a chance of actually wrapping up the series come tomorrow. Will be delightful and be very, very good if we can do that. But we have to, as I said, we have to start well, whether we bat or bowl first, and have to adapt to the conditions that we're faced with out there when we come tomorrow.
Losing Sean Marsh, I mean, and to go back home, how can play spin? I mean, what if it is having in the batting order?
Obviously disappointing and sad for Sauce to break his finger, and the poor fella hasn't had much luck in the last sort of 12 to 24 months. So we wish him a speedy recovery, and he's a very good player of spin bowling. And I think obviously Usman comes in for his place, but we all play spin on its merit. We're all capable of playing it, and in one day conditions it's a little bit different. You're looking to score, and you're trying to actually improvise a little bit. I think you would have seen George and Wadey reversing and sweeping a lot. So that's always part of our repertoire as well. A lot of us do that, and a lot of us play spin very well in these conditions in one day format, definitely.
David, despite winning your first game as the captain, you have had a lean patch with the bat. So what's your comment on that and how you are trying to improve it?
If you can find me an answer, I'll take it. That's just what happens with cricket, Sometimes you're in form, sometimes you're not. I feel like I'm hitting the ball well as I can. I've had some good dismissals. I've had a couple of poor shots here and there. But that's the challenges that you face over in these conditions. You always have to back your game plan and back your skills. Every time I've gone out there, I've done that. And unfortunately, I haven't got the runs on the board that are necessary. And I'll be aiming to come out here and still trying to play my role as I normally do. Come out and try and have that intent from ball one. But yeah, hopefully the times change.
David, have you spent much time with Uzi, and how's his confidence? Because it must have been a difficult time for him during the Test series.
Look, I think it was a difficult time for everyone, not just Usman himself. I think we all have to have a bit of a reality check sometimes in regards to the way that we play our game. It's such a tough environment to be over here. Unfortunately, he did get dropped from the Test series, and he took that very, very well. He's been training his backside off in the nets. He's been doing everything he can to put his hand up for selection. He accepts that he didn't have the runs on the board, and he's doing everything he can to get back in the team. And I'm really looking forward to seeing him come out and play the way he does. He scored a lovely 90 in the Caribbean. He played fantastic there, and I hope he can come out and do the same thing that he did here tomorrow.
How did you enjoy, or how did you find captaincy in a 50-over game? Like obviously you said, concentrating or being in charge of the full 100 overs would be tough, and it was a pretty scrappy, kind of ugly game in a way, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and I was a bit nervous there when we were batting towards the end, but when you're out there in the field, you actually got a lot more time than you think. We have the challenges of over rates, and we got a lot of quicks with long run-ups, and some big boys out there, and given the wind factor as well, it takes the guys a little bit to get into position, but they're the little things that you face as a captain. You just got to keep on top of, and that's in ways that you find leaders amongst the group where they get the guys to run between overs, have that energy to have the intent to try and get through the overs quickly. But yeah, when I was out there, it was quite at ease, and it helps when the bowlers are putting the ball in the right areas, and that's all I can ask for them.
Did you find it mentally tiring? Were you exhausted by the end of the game?
If the games are that close all the time, probably. But no. Look, I loved it. I loved every minute of it. As I've always said, I try and give 100% every time I go out there, whether it's bat or in the field, and with a captain's hat on as well, I'm always going to do that.
Your role, how would you say describe that your role as captain? Are you enjoying it? Yeah,
definitely enjoying it. I feel that the guys are taking it on board very, very well. You always have the respect from your peers, which is always fantastic. And I felt that the guys did everything I asked of them last game, and everything that I've asked for them at training. They've done everything that I've asked for, and I couldn't be any more pleased.